I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me.
This is part one to the, I guess you could say the top 5 worst one-level sites. Oh, then let's get into it. Let's just bang these out real quick. Alright then, so the first one, Mrwebnvel. This is one of the big dogs when it comes to machine. This is one of the big dogs when it comes to machine translated novels. So let's just let me go on one of these web novels just to. I'm trying to look for a web novel that I know about, but I actually don't know any of these. Wow, because if I go one that I know about, it's easy for me to compare it to the other. It's easy for me to compare it to the same novel on a different web novel site. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me just let me try typing reincarnated, the strongest sword, whatever thingamajig. Can I search? You can let me search? Oh, okay, I see. It's cool. It's cool. Cool with a K. KOOL. It's cool. Alright then. Journal. Okay, yeah. This what you like to see. You go on a novel. It tells you the journalist, the tags, the description. I don't know if that was what you need. But all you really need is the genre, the tags, and the status. So ongoing. Alright then. Let's just go on. Let's go on chapter 1, because if you guys are actually interested in reading this, and I go on to the most recent chapter, it might win it for you guys. Alright, let's go on it. So, the chapter title: My spells are infinitely upgraded. Chapter 1. 82 years old, no temple. 69 years of trouble. The world is tough. Longevity is not easy. Yin and yang are reversed in a dream, and the next life, please ask for it. That's going something to the okay, that's even that bad. Huh. Wow, so it seems like I've tried other web novels on this site and it's not been that good, but this web novel, I wish this first chapter isn't even that bad. Wow. This it seems like this isn't enough to a very good start, because this is meant to be the 5 worst web novel sites, but so far this isn't even that bad. Oh. Anywho, let's go into the second web novel site. The second web novel site is pt1. So let's just scroll through. Death Inquisitor, the youngest son of a master swordsman, memorized. Yeah, this is I don't know if it's Japanese or Korean web novel, but it's one. Okay, let's go and browse. Let's see. Browse. Okay, it's an ad. Let me do my thing. Got. Okay. Browse. Marshall Peak. Yeah, Marshall. Okay, that's something that we know. It'll be easy for me to compare to it being on like novels up here or Nobbies. Okay, then let's go to chapter. How nice of them to put out. Okay, chapter 1. Okay, then the novel's been translated, but I've been reading this somewhere. There's some. Yeah, I noticed that one of us put this where they put this web novel has been translated by basically them, and then if you read it somewhere else, it's been stolen. But most likely, if people are copying, if they're still in the translation, they're probably not going to read this bit in. That this novel has been translated by so and so. Because if they do that, then people that I guess had time for it, they will pop it anyway. So then, in Singi, Simple and Queen, the old calls are plain and white. In Singi, Simple and Queen, the old calls are plain and white, which will set off the teenager's year for life. Young Kai's waist bar is as straight as a javelin, and even if he was doing the bulk of our work, the look on his face is meticulous. The movement was calm, the hands holding the broom do not use much force, and the body did not really swing much, but just a line under the rotation of the waist. The broom was like an arm, and it moved along. As his pace moved, the ground, the dust, and the breeze accumulated on it moved miraculously as the 2 legs were flat along. Wow. This is not a good start at all. How is this the fucking... I just looked down a minute ago. Like, how is this the worst web novel? The top 5 worst web novel sites, and these two, the translation ain't been that bad. And I'm not about to go for all the web novel sites. I'm not about to go for all the fucking web novels on this site, because obviously there's gonna be something that aren't that good. But it seems like it's either that I'm bugging, or maybe I just have to go on some of the web novels that they don't focus on that much, because I guess like if you know that okay everyone reads this web novel, you try your best in it. But if you know that nobody reads this web novel, you probably won't have the incentive to try your best as much or try as much. So I don't know. Maybe it's ones that I tried on. Because most ones that I tried reading, they were they weren't really one novels that were not like that. To be fair, so maybe it's just the one novels. Alright then, let's go on to the third one novel site, MTL novel. Alright then, so this is the big dog. This is the big dog. This is the big three, man. This is literally like the big three are MTL novel, Comrade Mao. This one, Comrade Mao, and Flip, Comrade Mao, and the fifth one I'll talk about it later in the video. So let me go back to novels. Okay, yeah. So MTL novel. This is the one. This is the one that introduced me to novel translation. Let me even go on. Let's go on the same novel. Marshall Peak. He was even there. Yeah, Marshall Peak. Okay. Let's see. Marshall Peak. Start reading. Okay then. When the sky was bright, Yankai woke up after watching you took the boy on the corner of the hall. What's happening? Standing at the dawn stretching, I glanced at the white fish that appeared on the horizon. I closed my eyes and enjoyed the peace of mind. Then I opened my eyes and danced the bloom on my hands, burying my head and cleaning the dust and leaves on the ground. Okay, so this is it's still somewhat readable, but obviously just those few first two oh my gosh, wait a minute, bow, just those like first two mini paragraphs were in terms of quality compared to just the one that we read just then, which was this one. It's not as good. It's not as good. So it seems that I just happened to just choose all the ones that were quite decently translated. Then yeah, it's not me bugging. It's not me bugging. All right then. Let me go back. Wait, I just realised that I didn't even go through the genres and all that stuff I just realised that I didn't go for all the genres and all that stuff on the other one novel sites, but it's not that deep. These are the worst one novel sites. You know, they get treated differently than the good one novel sites. Alright then, let me just do it. Okay then, so categories. Genre, let's say action. Action? Action. Categories,
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like the fact that just then I picked action as a genre, but then instead of giving me the option to like filter action, I don't know, let's say for example completed, then I don't know, Chinese web novels and so on, so it just forced me to pick one option and just go on it. Yeah, but let's see what's on the completed section. I don't know any of these web novels, I can't lie. This piece was like the stereotypical what's called again, the stereotypical living in the city, you know, finding developing seducing teachers, nurses, CEOs, and so on and so on. Yeah, but I guess that I didn't even know the book before. Woman and Charming. Oh, completely okay. Yeah, see, even people in the comment section know what's going on. It feels like this will be face swapping. Let's go back. Oh, then let's go on to the fourth on our site. LNMTL. I think the L stands for light novel, and MTL, you know, machine translated. So light novel, machine translated. Okay, then let's go. Right, now let's just scroll down and see what's on the homepage. Okay, they've got a few, you know, big hitters in terms of like novels that appeal, and novels that appeal like most of the mainstream ones. Okay, let's just go on one like see an example of like the translation quality, because you can't expect much when it's called MTL. Come on, you pay what you get for, and you don't pay for the film. Alright then, let's go to the first one. Okay, let's go on this one. I feel like that might be the author talking. Let's go on. Okay. Chuki's going to a house. Chloe has quite far distance from the worship cafes of this town centre. Regarding the internet writer who generally is confined. Oh, okay. I was about to say that there's no translation errors, but then would you get to like the flipping halfway through the second sentence and lives in a suburb? That doesn't that bad though. It's just like one word. That's don't need to be there. It's not that deep. Okay then, let's see if we can filter out the genres or whatever. Okay. Novels. Okay, you can somewhat anyway. So there's all ongoing release, all ongoing finished. Then there's favorites, name, edition, ascendant. So let's go on favorites. Let's go on finished. Let's go on descendants or best to worst here. Let's go on favorites. Those some decent selections. Tales of Demons and Gods, that's decent. Mrwebnvel's Path, I don't really like it. It's a bit long-winded, I can't lie, but it's decent. It's decent. It's not for me though. I'll put it simple. I feel like if it was a bit shorter, it would have been more. If it was a bit shorter, it would have been a better lead, but it's a bit too long. Because what's the word? You can see it gets boring after a while. It's just the same thing repeating over and over again, kind of, just in different situations. Okay then. Yeah, let's go on to the next one on the site. Novel MTL. Alright then, so let's just scroll down and see what's on homepage. Okay, right. Okay, this was a bit interesting. Ancient Dragon Art. Let's go on it. Okay, you got the categories there. That's nice. Action, adventure, fantasy, how. Martial arts is one in. Okay, then let's go. Let me see what chapter on right now. Okay, so it's finished. 347 days ago. So roughly almost a year ago, then basically. Right then, let's go on the first chapter and see the quality of the translation. Alright then, boom! A purple thunder was like a rolling dragon suddenly tore up in the sky, breaking the sounds of the night. At that moment, within 10 miles, I was like, day. Okay, puff, the thunder turned into a wave of electric arc. And at a terrifying speed, it instantly landed on a young man in a dilapidated house in the back of a mountain looking for me. Wow. How unlucky. You just mind your business, you're sick, just turn in the bed, fucking rain comes on from the sky and strikes you. Wow. That's an L. And the novel's barely started. I saw him showing a bit of face, his muscles are constantly touch. Yeah, his body. Yeah, okay. I'm just double checking that this is actually like, obviously it's machine translated, so obviously the quality's not going to be as good as the one Mrwebnvel sites, but some of them are actually decent, like the one that I showed you before, the LNMTL one. That one's not that bad, at least the first paragraph wasn't that bad. It's still, readable. Like as I said before, you don't really use machine translated, yeah, MTL, when let's say for example you want to read something like it's actually a decent example when Against the Gods. Right now, I think I said before in one of my previous videos that it's on hiatus. So back when it was still ongoing, as you know, there's always chapters every week. I went on the MTL website. I'm not sure which one it was, and I was reading it, and some of it is just, it's hard to read. I can't lie. It's very hard to read on some of them because like one thing they do MTL, it's like the name changed for some reason. Like, for example, someone's name is, I don't know, Kyle. That's not the best example. Let's just say his name is one thing, they'll call him another thing in the novel, and you won't understand it unless you compare the novel side by side. Because for example, there's 400 chapters in a book, and right now the book's on 290 the book's on chapter 295. So you go to the MTL and you compare chapter 1 to chapter 1 for the MTL normal website which they're reading on. Then you could put, okay, so in the normal book it's called Yun, but in the MTL it's called Chi. So now we should know then. It's confusing, I can't lie. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll do one more part to this, then after that yeah, I'll do one more part to this, so there'll be 3 parts for the is it 3 parts? No, I said 3 parts, I meant 2 parts. I'll do one more part to this, so there'll be 2 parts for the top 5 worst one over sites. When I say worst, I mean top 5 machine translated websites. Now, that top 5 could be the best, could be the worst. I just picked for this video all the 5 of these. I knew about all of them, But wait a minute, give me a second actually. Yeah, I knew about all of them. I knew about MTL, Mrwebnvel, and JP. Did you know LNTML and lead? Wait a minute. Not lead. That's a different one in the next video. I mean novel MTL. The only one I didn't know about was JP MTL. I haven't used that one before, so I found out in this video. So like at least half of them I already knew about. Anywho, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.